What's up, people? Welcome to Monday Night Mayor. We are kicking off Monday Night Raw with this watch along. If you hear the sound of my voice, it's the EST, the Mayor of Vice City, Parkerville resident, all of the above. And I missed you guys on WWT Live earlier, so I apologize. But we're gonna kick this watch along off properly. We're starting off with the women's champion, Liv Morgan. And I'm gonna let the chat fill up. Yeah, just to watch along.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet.
What's up, people? The Mayor is here, and it's Monday Night Mayor. We have made it consecutive weeks despite some transactional issues, but I'm happy to be here with you guys. And we're opening up Monday Night Raw with the ladies again. There's a lot going on, and it looks like we're taking shape of what will possibly be the women's War Games teams, especially after what happened during the championship match between Nia Jax and Naomi this past week on SmackDown. What's up, Lewis? How you doing? So yeah, it looks like we got starting the show with Raquel and Liv in the ring, who have been a thorn in the side of the tag team champions, and then interfering with Naomi as well. This is interesting, especially since these two ladies just competed against each other at Crown Jewel, and there was all that beef going back and forth. But Candice LeRae, Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton here on Raw to align themselves with Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. I love this for Candice LeRae, by the way. This is a nice spot for her, not only being the Speed Champion, but being seemingly in a faction with Nia and Tiffany, especially after losing Indy Hartwell. This is a good spot for her. So we expect to see the big three, Io and Bayley, I guess. This is a good promo for Nia Jax. Bianca's music hits, and here comes Bianca and likely Jade. The entire big three here. It can't be not mentioned that this was a pre-recorded episode of Raw. So if you're in the chat, you probably saw spoilers. I think I saw some photos online, but we didn't want to spoil that for you on WWC Live on Friday, and of course, possibly earlier for those who knew what was going on. But if you're watching along with me, I mentioned the other 4 women with Liv Morgan, and we have the big three and Io Sky in the ring right now.
3, 4. You guys are still outnumbered. The math isn't really mathing here, and I don't think there's anyone dumb enough in the back that's gonna want to be on your team. And unlike you guys, I'm actually really smart. And I know what's about to happen right now. So, who wants to be brave and throw the first punch?
Well, you better be brave when Rhea returns. The protected master.
Rhea's back.
Because the last time we saw Rhea Ripley, she was badly injured in a parking lot outside NXT. All of her fans were walking away with a baseball bat. Okay.
Liv says, who wants to throw the first punch? Rhea comes out and she throws the first punch. This is dope. Broken orbital bone, not stopping Rhea. She's rocking the dashing Cody mask right now. And now that I think about the dashing Cody mask, why didn't they really didn't do anything with JC Jane having that mask? Just moved right into Fatal Attraction. Or Fatal Influence, rather. So we got our Women's War Games match. A lot of us here at WWE were advocating for the NXT ladies to be in the War Games match, but I think that they found teams that made sense. And we're here at the end of November. We'll probably have a very good War Games match that might overshadow the men's War Games match. Io Sky has been in every women's War Game, so it'll be fun. Now we're looking at the action from Friday night with the Bloodline. I still haven't seen SmackDown in full, but if you're in the chat, what did you guys think of this alignment on Friday with the new Bloodline getting Bronson Reed? You're exactly right, Boza. It's Team Rhea versus Team Liv. And if I can get a tsunami off the top of the cage in a men's War Games match, who says I can't get an Annihilator with Nia Jax? I'd be here for that. Give me the Annihilator somewhere off the top of the cage. I don't like it. They're basically taking in the hot story of Raw and putting it with the hottest story of SmackDown. Very true. Very true. Do you feel like that's because they didn't put enough time into building a 4-on-4 or 5-on-5 women's rivalry that made sense? And of course, it's my pleasure, Boza. Of course, being here last week, I thought we were going to get the New Day Appreciation Show. Next Monday, I believe, is the actual 10-year anniversary. So maybe that comes next week. Until then, I'll be rocking my New Day gear with y'all. Just waiting for whatever happens with my favorite tag team of all time. I think it's because with 5 matches and with War Games getting 30+ minutes each, that they may not have had room for Seth versus Bronson one-on-one. Well, we're getting Seth versus Bronson one-on-one tonight, and I don't know if you've seen War Games or not. It looks like it's happening at Saturday night main event, or at least one of the holiday shows next month. So this rivalry is going to continue. So I don't know why we're putting Bronson in War Games along, and it's still not for certain that it will be Seth. I know that we're we're thinking it's going to be Seth, and maybe we'll see Seth align with the Bloodline tonight. We don't know. But, I mean, it's a good spot for Bronson either way. Bronson's been one of the hottest acts on either show the past couple months. So it's a good spot for him. If it's Seth, I think that kind of lends itself to this redemption arc of Roman, kind of having to forgive and apologize to those he's harmed over this title run. So we got mixed tag match action coming up next. We have a commercial, but next we're going to get Chad Gable and Ivy Nile versus Zelina, Vega, and Rey Mysterio. So we're finally getting Chase U to fund it tomorrow, it seems like. Because is there anybody that believes that Andre Chase is going to get a title match at Deadline against Trick Williams? And if so, why? Why on earth are we doing that if that's the case?
Playing games. Dancing in the park.
Yeah, they could go with another family member. I just don't see. I personally don't see the benefit to Seth Rollins retracting what he said last week. And he said he would never team with Roman Reigns again. Said some very harsh words about Roman Reigns. Now, we know that Shield brother line runs very deep at the end of the day. If there was any time ever that we can have some like trades in wrestling, I would love to see Moxley be the fifth member. If there was a possibility, like, hey, we give you this guy for one of your shows, you give us this guy for a show. That would be dope. We know it's not going to happen, so it'll probably be Seth. If it's not Seth, it's Cody for sure, because Cody's not doing anything at War Games at the moment. Yes, that is right, Boza. Roman tried to call the wise man, and the phone was disconnected at the end of SmackDown. And long-term storytelling tells us that the last time we saw Paul, he was attacked and written off for a while. But his phone was also broken because he tried to call Roman in that moment. So the phone is destroyed. So we don't know what's going to happen with Paul. I personally like the idea of him getting Paul back in the fold and Paul calling CM Punk for a favor. I like that idea way better than it being Seth or Cody in War Games. Especially since CM Punk returned at War Games last year.
Oh, I'd never let you miss Black Friday. It's only the best shopping day of the best shopping season. Plus, I can't curate all these great deals on great gifts by myself.
Well, I hope you got some sleep too.
Oh, you guys never sleeps.
Really?
I'm actually very tired.
This holiday season, let Macy's be your guide to gifting.
And now the new Reese's Pickup with chocolate lava, which obviously comes from the Reese's volcano. It flows with a real melted chocolate lava. I'm no geologist, but that looks pretty darn good.
Glad to hear. I put you in the ring. You fight and you die. The choice is yours.
Get ready.
I'm really interested to see how they continue to push these storylines forward tonight, since War Games is in another couple weeks.
Want to know a secret? More than just my armpits stink. That's why I use Secret Whole Body Deodorant. Everywhere. 4 out of 5 gynecologists would recommend Whole Body Deodorant, which gives you 72-hour odor protection. Secret Whole Body Deodorant.
America loves NBC's new hit comedy, St. Dennis Medical. Welcome to the party.
Hello.
Just says you can't start until the boss is here.
St. Dennis Medical, Tuesday on NBC as we got the Eagles and the Rams. We're cooking up something special on Sunday night. Welcome back to Monday Night Raw. Hey, good news happened last night in Vegas at Complex Con. Triple H and global superstar Travis Scott making this huge announcement.
January 6th, Los Angeles, California. Live to the world on Netflix.
The first Raw of the Netflix era coming to the one-of-a-kind experience, the Intuit Dome in LA. It'll host Raw on January 6th. And multi-platinum reporting artist Travis Scott will be there. Tickets go on sale this Friday with a special pre-sale Wednesday. You can scan the QR code you see on your screen for more information. One superstar guaranteed to be in LA as well. There he is, the badass Bron Breakker. He's getting warmed up.
We got our Intercontinental Championship match tonight with Sheamus and Bron Breakker. Finally saw Bron Breakker on the show last week, and I don't know what's going to happen. The last time we saw Bron Breakker, Jimmy was trying to convince him to join into the fray of this War Games match.
Gable says stuck his nose in business where it doesn't belong. This is the one-time Reigns and Vega paired up in mixed tag team match.
Did they change the American-made theme music?
Representing American-made, the team of Nile and Gable.
And you see a hyper-focused version of Chad.
It sounds different. I really want to see this faction thrive, but like something's missing. It can be such a perfect faction. And I don't know if it's just the name American Made. I would have loved if they just went back to American Alpha, throwing it back to Chad and Jason Jordan's days. Just a heel version of that. But like there's just something off about this faction. And it hasn't led to any success for Chad Gable, really. The Creed still haven't got their first main roster gold yet, and I feel like that's long overdue.
That was when Lee defeated Gable back on November 3rd. Now, Ivy Nile just comes across the ring and
Zelina and Ivy are already going at it.
singles match victory against Vega. We saw that at the end of October, right here on Monday Night Raw.
Opportunity in recent weeks. Now, obviously, this is a mixed tag team match. One of the rules, the men have to compete against the men.
Mixed tag team match rules. Love that. I really wish they would bring back Mixed Match Challenge. I might be in a minority there, but the content was so great. I used to always tune to Facebook Watch to watch those matches, to watch the storylines of those matches. They can do so much outside of what they're doing with the Speed Championship and the Speed tournaments on X. They could really make everybody's characters develop so much more with the Mixed Match Challenge.
Since the days of Alpha Academy.
Listen, you know that way. But when you reflect on that time you spent, you can also point to finger at Gable himself.
I got an interesting question for anybody in the chat right now with me. How do we get Rey Mysterio to ride off into the sunset? Like, who's the perfect opponent for Rey Mysterio outside of Dom? Let's not say Dominik Mysterio, because I'm pretty sure that's the way he wants to go out. But how do we, the same way we're giving John Cena a final lap next year, what does that look like for Rey Mysterio?
Conjures up a moment of magic. Now gets the tag to Vega.
And here comes Vega. It's Ivy Nile.
First female member of the LWO, Zelina Vega.
Just comes running in with the knees. Cover by Vega.
Zelina Vega, but almost defeated the man Ripley and Backlash in Puerto Rico in 2023. Showing flashes of the brilliance that took it to the very top of the women's division.
Good counter by Nile.
I have to wonder why none of it seems like is the Women's United States Championship tournament all SmackDown superstars? I don't feel like anybody from the Raw roster is in those matches. Like, why is that title just exclusive to SmackDown? Like, I haven't seen anybody from the NXT brand, like no Ivy Niles and no Zelina Vegas are participating in any of those qualifiers, and that's kind of strange to me, since it's a title that I would feel will be represented on either brand.
With Street Talk's real unlimited data, say yes a lot more. Oh, Glamour? Yes. Yes to unlimited video calling.
Another commercial break.
Yes to unlimited gifting. Yes. With Street Talk, say yes to unlimited holiday moments. No. Let the yes-tivities begin. Yes. Yes, phone with plan activation on America's most reliable 5G network.
All these Christmas ads, man. Christmas ads everywhere.
At Harbor Freight, we do business differently from the other guys. We design and test our own tools and sell them directly to you. No middleman. Just bowling tools you can trust at prices you'll love.
You guys see me looking over here. I'm looking at Raw. If you see me looking down, I'm watching the Pistons game at the same time. Commercial for Craven the Hunter. That can be kind of dope. Which I don't know why Craven gets a standalone movie instead of just putting him in a Spider-Man movie, I guess.
We think it also gets down to how you sit, which is why our technology is light years ahead. With our groundbreaking LMX technology, bringing hot, cold, and touch into one extraordinary seating experience. At Xchair, we've got our eye on the future of work, so you can focus on the present. Visit xchair.com during our cyber sale. Shop now for 25% off all new office chairs, desks, and accessories.
I got this $1,000 camera for only $41 on DealDash.
DealDash.com. Online auctions since 2009. This PlayStation 5 sold for only 50 cents. This iPad Pro sold for less than $34. And this Nintendo Switch sold for less than $20.
I got this KitchenAid stand mixer for only $56. I got this barbecue smoker for $26.
And shipping is always free.
Go to DealDash.com right now and see how much you can save.
Friday Night SmackDown live.
I don't know if anybody saw, but it was announced the January 6th episode of Monday Night Raw that will be on Netflix is officially going to be in Los Angeles at the Intuit Dome, home of the Los Angeles Clippers. I believe Travis Scott is going to be there performing. He's also going to have the intro song for the show. And that's supposed to be a loaded up show. They already said that Roman or Cody are not moving to the Raw brand, so they're looking to have some big names on that show. Along with, I think they're promoting Cena and The Rock in the promo for that episode. So people might allude that will they be on that episode of Monday Night Raw? Cena might be, because it's supposed to be his last year as an active competitor, so we'll see. Hold up, Raw next week is in Glendale, Arizona. I might have to go to that, especially if that's the New Day tribute show. I might go to that. Arizona State plays BYU on Saturday. I might be in attendance for that. I might stay just long enough to go to Monday Night Raw. We'll see. Now, this is interesting. Chad Gable stopping Zelina from tagging in because you don't want to fight Rey Mysterio? Okay. I mean, it's mixed match challenge rules, so. I still feel like it was a mistake to not have Chad Gable beat Gunther one of those times for the IC title. Like, what could have been? Ooh. Nice little reversal by Chad.
Gable put himself in position off the top rope.
American Made still alive.
Turning things around for LWO. Match completely broken down now. Going the way of his sails.
Can't we talk about this? Team committee sacrifices.
619. Ball game. LWO goes over. American Made in a mixed match challenge. Gotta lead this. I feel like something's probably going to happen after this with the rest of the American Made members.
His fifth three, 25 points for Nikola Vucevic, who's got 8 in the quarter already. Not even 4 minutes in. And off Ivy, attacking White and foul. Two shots coming. Jade Ivy, foul on White is his third.
What is going on here?
Season high, 5 triples for Vucevic. Zach and Casey Johnson's point. Vucevic who shot a 29% clip. His worst since 15-16 season. He's off to a red hot 3-point shooting streak this season.
So they lost the match. Chad slaps up Julius. They fire each other up and they just pose it. That was stupid. That was just dumb. That doesn't make me believe in American Made anymore. So I don't know what we're doing with them as a faction. I agree, Boza. You almost forget that Finn and JD are even tag team champions because it feels like there's either no challengers or like they're just not doing anything with them. They haven't furthered whatever they're trying to do with Finn along.
Starting to heat it up since about midway through the second quarter. He's got 17 now. Giddy, space, 3, rounded out, and Vucevic. His hair's grabbed him. Got inside position yet. Smart play by the veteran coach. Recognized on that switch he had Tobias Harris on. See if he wants this. It's a smart play by Blue Shields and box him out. Now all you gotta do is just go to the big rebound.
Anybody see the Judgment Day Laird? Anybody see that artwork at the top? Looked like it was the Finn Balor Demon artwork. I don't know if Judgment Day is going to split, but they're doing a very drawn out play of whatever is going on with them as a faction. Oh, there are challenges. Or there is challenges. It's a forgettable reign. You had to be champion so Dom could profess his love to live. Yeah, very true. Well, Boza, who would you put the titles on instead? Would you put them on the War Raiders? Would you move them to the LWO or the Creeds or even the Wyatt Six? I mean, we saw SmackDown take the titles off the Bloodline to put them on Motor City Machine Guns. So who carries that banner for the Raw brand as we head into Netflix to actually make tag team wrestling important? Because Finn seems like the bad guy here. I don't think it might make more sense for Dominik and Carlito to turn on Finn and turn Finn back babyface even. Finn would be a nice challenger for Gunther. But right now he's in no man's land.
Against the Memphis Grizzlies by AT&T. Early morning fans will also receive a City Edition t-shirt from Squad's last cards of AT&T. Visit Google.com/CityDog and purchase now. Seven to play, third. White Bulls lead. It is Kobe White for 3.
Jesus, the Pistons gave up so many threes for no reason to very average players.
Drives in, floats it. The back rim and tip like directly to Hardwood. Williams tough assignment. Cunningham has such a deep bag, but he couldn't finish the jump. Good job by Patrick Wayne.
Details make the holidays.
You have to be physical with Cunningham. Bill Sue got into traffic and unable to save it. Was good to sometimes you got to take the lead.
Small parts need guaranteed to fit every time. eBay.
In the corner, here's Williams. Back to high over 5. No Super drives. Cutting as Williams with he missed the dunks. He has missed 7 dunks this season now. Sure didn't miss that one from Cunningham.
We're seeing what happened last week with The Miz being captured, the elaborate plan to set up the Wyatt Six. Still don't know how Miz got that cut in the eye. Kudos to him for riding with it throughout that whole segment.
Here is the lead with the runaway. Watch out, Mr. J. Curran. Lost the baby. And that propels Zach Levine past Artis Gilmore on the all-time full scoring charts. He's number 7 all-time now, and he did it with authority. He got up. Carter made a big decision not to really jump. Score. Beasley knows Vucevic to rebound his night.
I'm not afraid. I deal the cards. And we will continue to play the game that I control. Take time.
You're high, and he's got 28 points and 9 boards.
Gotta wonder where that's headed. And I wonder if that'll be a traditional 5-on-5 at Survivor Series or how we fill out the rest of the War Games card.
Survivor Series, of course, coming your way soon enough. November 30th, we're going to have a rematch for the World Heavyweight Championship. And when you remember all summer long how fearsome and cutting the words of Gunther were towards Damian Priest, well, now it seems it's Priest who is shutting up the champ.
You know what the wildest thing about SummerSlam is that when it was over, you became champ. This vibe of yours, it started to fade because you started doubting yourself.
I am not going to let that street trash talk to you about that because he doesn't. Yeah, Damian Priest finished Kaiser's second score and with no signature right hand. And when his lower heavyweight champ stepped to the third heavyweight champ, he saw Gunther retreat. That's much more pieces than saying than it's your truth.
Why did you do that? Why do not speak for me? I was just trying. That's not what I meant. What I said, you need to do better. You need to realize who you are. Go out there and make a name for yourself. Speak for yourself. Till I'm your rep. I das Talent, wie dir gerecht gekommen. Dein Vater ist immer noch gewachsen.
Interesting message from Gunther. Telling Kaiser to stand on his own too, make a name for himself.
Schau mir in die Augen. Look into my eyes. What do you see? Do you still see that old ring that I had? 100%. Nothing has changed. Look, I just gesagt habe, I'm wütend. Die things you got on my skin. David Priest does nuts. You go out there and offer yourself. Consider Priest.
And we get Gunther choking out Damian Priest backstage while he's trying to sign merch. Somebody has to challenge Gunther, so it's going to be Priest.
out in the ring, you were general. But on the streets, I'm king.
Whoa. So that's how we're building this rivalry. Priest says in the ring, you're a general, and you're a general. On the streets, I'm a king. Okay. That's a very bad look for your champion. That's a very bad look for Gunther to be left like that backstage. Looks like we're getting our IC title match right now between Sheamus and Bron Breakker.
A stat Morris sung too often. The fact that Sheamus has accomplished so much, but not this, the final piece of the puzzle. He's never won the Intercontinental Championship. Hold on to your dice. That's Bronson Reed. Thank you. How we doing, Kiki? I can't go back to jail. Did you rob my bank? Let's go.
Friday, don't miss the freak show that has everyone.
I'm so happy to die with you today.
To die questioning their life choices. USA Scare Tactics. New episode. Friday at 10.
You're pretty. I am. Don't tell me you have nothing to wear. The wonderful Wizard of Oz summons you to the Emerald City. Think of what we could do together.
This Friday.
We want free pizza to use in the future. So you'll have an emergency pizza when you need it most. There you go.
Thank you.
No matter the reason, when life gives you lemons, Domino's gives you free pizza.
Enjoy.
Thanks. Sorry, Dad. Get your emergency pizza when you order online. Only from Domino's.
Let's Monopoly go! Prince! Kiki! Ready to cruise? It's go time! Cash grab!
Kiki, I won again.
Daddy will be back soon! Wow! We're swimming in it now! Nothing beats playing with friends, except customize and save liberty! Customize and save!
And everything is cool with you in all the dreams.
Oh, only pay?
Liberty, 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 liberty. Dad, I got a huge barbecue Wednesday. This bottle says I need free treatment. That stuff has way more water. A little bit of time goes a long way. So you can save your shirt. And maybe even a little money. More money for nights in the library for decades.
For a better clean with less, it's got to be Tide. Guys, got hair loss? I know what you're thinking. Should I shave my head? Comb it over? Wear a hat? Just stop. This is 1970. Keep your hair and your confidence because Bosley, America's #1 hair restoration experts, can give you your real hair back permanently. Check them out because they're giving away an absolutely free information kit and a free gift card to everyone who scans this QR code. Dude, you don't have to look like...
How do we feel like this Intercontinental title match is going to go? Do we feel like we're going to get a definitive finish or are we going to get a trilogy? there's no chance Bron drops the belt, right?
And the best part, Bosley's permanent solution is protected by the Bosley guarantee. Let them show you for free how awesome your hair could look with an absolutely free information kit and a gift card for $250 off. Scan the QR code. Don't wait. Scan the code now and ask about the Bosley guarantee. You have come to a magical place where anything is possible.
Weekend in theaters Friday and on another day from Yankee Stadium, USC UCLA from the Rose Bowl on NBC and Peacock.
Got a merch commercial. They're getting off all that Bloodline merch. Rhea Ripley has new merch, by the way. Just came out earlier today.
There's Eric and Ivar, the War Raiders, #1 contenders for the World Tag Team Championships. Later tonight,
War Raiders taking on Dom and Carlito tonight.
WWE Survivor Series is presented by WWE Supercard Season 11. There's never been a better time to play the #1 WWE game on mobile. Explore the all-new Room Mode and collect 5 new card rarities. And by Prime Hydration, the fastest growing beverage in history, and the official hydration drink of WWE with only 25 calories, 0 energy, BCAAs, and electrolytes. Drink Prime. Sheamus is actually celebrating earlier today. The Ultimate Warrior workouts on YouTube hit 1 million subscribers, and he'd like to celebrate a title right now. We need to get you on Celtic Warrior workout. I would never survive that. You're a boxer. Go on there, show off your skills. Teach Sheamus an incredible too. Add another wrinkle to his arsenal. Bron Breakker, right back to business. At a title ring speed bump. When he was shot by David September. But now he is back with gold.
This will be Bron's first title defense in his second reign as IC champ.
And waiting now 28 days into his second run as the IC title. After how this match came to be. Because a couple of weeks ago on the WWE Speed, it was the Intercontinental Championship. Taking on the Celtic Warrior. Now these two out of a matchup on such is the nature of WWE Speed. A time limit expiring without a satisfactory conclusion. Certainly for the two competitors who started rolling with one another and finally were separated by visual hands.
Let me ask you something. Do you have a set of tires big enough to put the one title that has eluded me my entire career on the line next week? The answer's yes, fella. Because I would love nothing more than to kick your old ass.
We all know that Sheamus has never had the Intercontinental Championship. It'll make him a Grand Slam champion if he were ever to win it. Can't see it happening tonight. And honestly, I didn't think they would tee this rivalry up that early, but only got a month left in 2024. Might as well plant some seeds.
Is tonight the night that Sheamus finally completes the set? Sheamus holds his last 3 attempts to capture the IC title. He's never won it, but when you look back at the recent attempts he's had, he just started WrestleMania 39 Classic with Gunther defeated Drew McIntyre and Sheamus. The brutality of that match.
It's all become a running joke in the locker room. If you win the Intercontinental Championship, congratulations. Hey, Sheamus is going to come knocking very soon. Trust me.
Sets about the apron right there at our announce desk.
Big, muscular balls. Going at it. Here he comes.
That stupid Prime display is still surviving. Golly, Bron Breakker is fast.
Massive size of Breakker. That is ludicrous speed, and Sheamus in his long career has never met anything like that before.
Sheamus. And win the Intercontinental Championship.
Slow down, Breakker. That has to be mission one for Sheamus. Whatever he's doing now seems to be working. Attacking the lower back of the champ.
See Bron Breakker reaching for that back. He muffles it against Jake Uso back on October 21st.
Demoralizing must that be for Sheamus just when you get the upper hand. The young champ immediately takes it back and starts decimating.
Slams him into the post. Sheamus again is lined up out on the floor. Bron Breakker on the apron. He's not going to go from there. Oh, they announced this. Just sending Sheamus rolling onto
Bron Breakker's in control so far.
Let's review. We're not going to talk about traffic or weather. If anyone brings up lawn care, I will handle it. Posting.
These commercial breaks feel like they take up the entire show. We're already at the top of the hour.
He's still drinking.
And I think only our second wrestling match.
Try again. You wouldn't mind? You can't ugly. You can either take it off or I'll take it off. Yeah.
Progressive can protect you from becoming embarrassed, but we can't protect you over the road you want with us.
Why is America accepted to wait for payday? When life doesn't wait for you to get paid. Introducing MyPay from Chime, a revolutionary new way of getting your pay when you want. Get up to $500 of your pay before payday. No interest, no credit check, no mandatory fees. When any day is payday, it's a good day. Get paid when you save with MyPay. Get started at Chime.com.
I have a lot of businesses, so my tech and my network need to keep up. Thank you, Verizon Business.
Now our businesses get fast and reliable internet from the same network that powers our phones.
So whatever's next, I'll cook them with fire.
Switch to the partner businesses rely on.
At Harbor Freight, we design and test our own tools and sell them directly to you. No middleman, just quality tools you can trust at prices you'll love. Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight.
Clorox Sentiva cleans like Clorox. Smells like grapefruit. Feels like trusted clean, long-lasting freshness. Clorox Sentiva.
Old Spice Genuine Super Hydration Body Wash. And now that 24/7 moisturization with vitamin D3.
Are you using all the Old Spice?
Oops.
This holiday, have a Ziploc ready. You never know when you'll need it. Save the leftovers in the #1 trusted bag. Ziploc. Do what's best with the rest. S.C. Johnson.
No flex, no. No flex, no. They know better. They know better.
Get the boneless meal deal only at Wingstop.
We can't pay any of our bills.
We have a baby on the way. She is Victor of the West Side Ripper. But we make a podcast about this together. We own this story. Who did she make our fire?
Based on a true story, tonight it's on USA.
Friday Night SmackDown live Friday today.
Very long commercial break during this Intercontinental title match. Now we're back.
Generated by the champion Bron Breakker moments ago as they came crashing across our announce desk. Intercontinental Championship, and Bron Breakker has his first title defense since regaining the title.
Just once, I want somebody to throw somebody into the prime display. I feel like that would be a Kevin Owens thing, but which means it's not happening on Raw.
He's up on that apron again. Bron Breakker cooking up something desperately here as the Celtic Warrior is in a wall. He's climbing to the top rope.
What the fuck? Was that a blockbuster to the outside of the ring? That's insane. That is an insane spot. That's a dangerous ass spot. I don't even know why you would do that.
This is the conversation that we had early on. He revels in this kind of style of welcoming the type of fight that Sheamus enjoys and wants to engage in. And he's elevating his game, is Bron Breakker.
All right, Sheamus relishing in the pain.
They know how much this championship means to him. He said, I've been around for over 15 years. I've been around 15 minutes. Sheamus going to take all that experience to Bron Breakker and claim the IC title.
This match has to end in a dusty finish.
And Sheamus takes advantage, and he goes in on victory. Taking Bron Breakker to territory. That's a good thing to before.
Interesting knee off the top rope. I think the camera angle helped that.
It's incredibly demoralizing for someone like Sheamus who believed he had it won there. To see the youngster kick it out. This guy's tougher than I thought. What else do I have in the tank to run it away? The leg noise instead of a counter by Breakker, which is not enough left in his tank at that moment. Big swing by Sheamus, swinging for the fences, but Bron Breakker just had something cooked up. The knees to the lower back, the cover to retain, and Sheamus able to find a way. In that point in the matchup where the brain isn't working as well as you would like, if Bron had hooked the leg there, he could well have got the 3 count. He not exactly falling, but not firing on all cylinders this deep into the matchup, however. Big crowd here in front of the 15th Intercontinental Championship match to take place in this calendar year.
Here comes the Frankensteiner.
It's over. He feels like he has taken control. Unfortunately, Bron Breakker recovers from the abuse he received. That's the astounding thing about Breakker. Sheamus has it up high. time and again to battle for this Intercontinental Championship.
The championship timing for Bron Breakker on the kick out. Almost instinctively, but a massive move for Sheamus.
The veteran and the young ascending star.
I'll tell you, nothing to Sheamus unless he can grab the gold. He's not here for a participation medal.
Oh, nah. Here comes Frankensteiner now. Here comes the spot.
You can see the mouth open as who has more left in the tank to get to the end here, to come out the victor.
Love it.
That level of explosiveness.
How do you do it after the beating Sheamus has put on you?
This deep into a championship match, he flies away. Sheamus, they comes up to him, and an opportunity to win it. Could he?
This has to be like one of the. This probably gonna be the longest match of the night. The War Raiders match, I imagine being fast, and I don't think Seth and Braun will actually be a match at all. Just be a fight. Calling for a bro. Spear. Doesn't look as good as it could have been.
Was it small or was it just good fortune for Sheamus? I don't know how much control Sheamus has on his body. After that connection from a spear.
We're going for a revved up spear on the outside of the ring, Braun. Ludwig Kaiser. That's random. Ludwig Kaiser interrupts, takes out Bron Breakker. And he just took out Sheamus with the steel steps. Kaiser takes out Sheamus, says he tells him he won't stop until Sheamus is gone for good. Bron Breakker retains, obviously.
I know you know this. We all got differences with the tribal chief. Hell, we got differences right now. Differences here, differences here. But just for this one time, we're trying to put all our differences aside to make this work, Bruce. Just for this time.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You already did this before. Last year, you stood side by side with me and Jay in the middle of the ring, full War Games, and you put your differences aside with Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, man, you had more bad blood with than anybody else. You were willing to do it last year.
This is entering the bloodline. Well, yeah, the OG bloodline trying to convince Seth to join their team.
Stand side by side with us at War Games.
I mean, I witnessed
side by side with that tyrant Roman Reigns. I will not do it. I will not do it. You've got no idea how much that hurts me to say. It hurts me to hear for a lot of reasons. But one of them is I would love to keep Bronson Reed in the steel cage and tear him apart, but I'm telling you, boys, I'm telling you, it's not worth it. The possible consequences on the other side of this, Roman Reigns back in power again, it's not worth it. I understand your conviction. It's blood, it's family to you. I understand it. But I'm telling you guys, it's not worth it. It's definitely not worth it for me. But look, I'm going to solve all of our problems tonight. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to drop Bronson Reed. He ain't going to make it. Whatever happens inside that cage, and whatever happens after War Games with the Bloodline, that's on you guys. So good luck. Come on.
That's Jimmy, Jay, and Sammy trying to convince Seth that he says he's out.
Oh.
They're so unserious. Jimmy saying no yeet.
War Raiders versus Dirty Dom and Carlito.
So we got War Raiders taking on Dom and Carlito next.
These two are paired up as a standard tag team.
That street trash merch is just not it.
Representing the Texas Day, the team of Carlito and Dirty Dominik Mysterio.
Now against the number one contenders, the War Raiders, while their brethren JD and Finn sit back and wait to defend the titles. That's next. War Raiders, $30 Carlito. On your way on Monday Night Raw.
Got commercial break.
The countdown to the only event of its kind has begun.
You want a WrestleMania moment? You gotta win this match. Let's do it.
Charlotte, take me out.
WrestleMania begins at the Rumble.
WWE Royal Rumble, Saturday, February 1st. Tickets on sale now.
Welcome to Los Angeles, home of my Los Angeles Rams. Now they were counted out, but the Rams, unbelievable.
They got a secret sauce.
Now the Eagles come to town, and they're bringing the heat, Jalen Hurts, and those weapons. Wow, I see. The Eagles and the Rams. Let's see what they bring to the table. On Sunday night, we're cooking up something special. Caliente.
This Friday, audiences everywhere are calling Gladiator the single greatest movie of the year.
I put you in the ring, you fight, and you die.
It's ferociously entertaining.
Heels are against you. Heels are always against me.
This is what movies were made for. For music, my own Friday.
This holiday, Verizon will turn your old or broken phone into a gift. Anyone can trade in any phone in any condition and get Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus and Watch and Tab, all three on us. Only on Verizon.
Okay, good. The place for pre-loved and vintage fashion. eBay, things people love.
I'm no geologist, but that looks pretty darn good.
The fastest growing pet oil liqueur in the world. Safe for people, pets, and the planet. Powerful enough to use on the very worst organic odor. Enough for pet toys. Hear that? Even on ground. The choice is yours. Harsh chemicals and fragrances, or the power of poop. There's only one poop available online and at these stores. If it's not poop, it's
Yeah, Bozo, we're not getting enough title defenses, but do you think the War Raiders are the team to take the belts off of JD and Finn? I think both of them did an actual indie spot not that long ago. Both of them.
I like this whole question. I don't like hearing these things this time. Do I need to appreciate guacamole? Oh, Tyler, why do you even buy that? So, the cracks with eyebrows.
For all of life's laundry buttons, it's got to be tied.
groundbreaking announcement that will change the TV world as we know it.
The best way to catch every exhilarating moment at Elimination Chamber is with a priority pass catching from WWE's official fan hospitality provider on location. Experience premium hospitality on private service and unforgettable moments. Find your package today at onlocationexp.com/WWE. This past weekend, WWE starts out full force appearing at Complex Con in Vegas. And then Saturday morning at College Game Day, Cody Rhodes, the undisputed WWE champ, at home in Georgia on a day his favorite SEC team, the Dogs, were ready for a win.
Is that for the Super Bowl? You're walking to Macy's and find this thing to hold up your pants. You're going to be a dog. To get this thing.
We're seeing the Cody spot on NFL. I'm sorry, college football game day morning this past week. Oh, we got a Dakota Kai segment right now.
The last 4 months I've been on sidelines, and when you're away from the action, self-doubt just gets strong like that. You're just smiling and they question you're dry, even though you're just trying to keep it together because you can feel your dreams slipping through your fingers. You tell yourself, oh, when I'm healthy and come back, everything will be better. But then on the other side of that, maybe there isn't a place for me here anymore. Maybe people just don't care. So you have to get to a point and ask yourself, honestly, am I good enough? I'm telling you right now, with everything that I have,
Wouldn't it have been nice to see Dakota Kai in United States Women's United States Championship tournament at the very least? I think they missed the mark blending so many different storylines in that tournament when they could have just put deserving superstars that need to be next up.
Shoulders advantage match. Right now, the action with Dirty Dom and Carlito awaiting a sizable test.
Things have really changed in a big way since this duo returned here on Monday night. So to put it succinctly, Raw is war!
And their opponents, the team of Eric and Ivar, the War Raiders.
And wait, to your point, the War Raiders medical issues now will run back to the top of contention. They're a perfect 3-0 since returning to Raw. Monday Night Raw is brought to you by Monopoly Go, where money talks and friendship pays.
As we spoke to the War Raiders a little earlier today, they told me, look, we both stared mortality in the face. We realized we've got a lot of miles on our clocks. We don't know how much longer we've got left. That leaves us as motivated as anyone to make every second count. We don't have time to waste. Like some of these younger guys in this action, we need gold now.
Sierra off to a hot start. The conversation we had with Eric earlier today that was just mind-blowing. Took the details of the motorcycle accident and everything he had to do to rebuild himself.
To do that, to come back from that, and then go on to compete at the very top level in such a physical sport as this, it is mind-blowing. Really makes you want to pull for it still.
Now, I've already controlled against Carlito back to the tag of Eric. And now you see the teamwork, 350 pounds, coming right down on Carlito.
It was almost an element of Finn Balor, Cody, Carlito, and Dirty Dom having to take on these two War Raiders. Go in there and soften them up for us if you can. But man, these are a pair of bad dudes.
Gotta feel like this just ends with Finn and JD jumping the War Raiders.
Carlito taking advantage.
The smartest thing you can do against Big Ivar. Playing clean against Ivar, you're probably not going to win. It's that simple.
Size differential, clear to see. As he fights his way out of that corner, taking out both men. There's marvel at the athleticism of Ivar as here comes Eric.
You know what? When I look at the War Games card, I don't see any reason why the War Raiders can't take on Finn and JD there instead of drag this all the way out to main event. Unless you're using main event as a place where that title change actually happens.
You can see this level of energy that's been coming from the War Raiders since their return. Now, like at this stage of their career, big boot landed by Eric. And a Dirty Dom getting involved again. And Carlito sets the knee as he sends Eric out of the ring. And here comes Dirty Dom flying as he goes airborne. Judgment Day, getting the best of War Raiders at the moment.
When you order Domino's online, we'll give you a free pizza to use for a future pizza emergency.
Yes, the finals will be of the United States Women's Championship tournament will take place at Saturday night main event. So why not load up that show? The Saturday night main event in December, and I think there's another one in January, will probably act as the respective PLEs for those 2 months.
Nice takedown.
years may change something.
Rey Mysterio!
One thing remains the same. The close bond you share with loved ones. Over a good body slam.
Nice. Take it down.
Thanks, Dad.
Here's to collecting more of those memories. One WWE action figure at a time. Exclusively from Mattel.
It's the most wonderful time.
With Verizon, trade in any phone, any condition, and get iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence on us. For everyone in the family. Only at Verizon.
Shop the app November 18th and 19th to access Etsy's Cyber Spectacular deals 2 days early. You can get up to 60% off all kinds of gifts made by small businesses. For early access to Cyber Spectacular deals, download the Etsy app today.
This holiday season, add a little comic magic. So that everything you do to create something special turns into more moments that everyone will remember. Making the holidays memorable for over 135 years. McCormick.
Should we sell the car and get something bigger?
Yeah, we can do both on cars.com.
But what if it's twins? What if it's quadruplets?
Are you freaking out?
I got this.
Cars.com. Where to next?
I got this $1,000 camera for only $41 on DealDash.
DealDash.com. Online auctions since 2009. This PlayStation 5 sold for only 50 cents. This iPad Pro sold for less than $34. And this Nintendo Switch sold for less than $20.
I got this KitchenAid stand mixer for only $56. I got this barbecue smoker for $26.
And shipping is always free.
Go to DealDash.com right now and see how much you can save.
Why is our mailbox filled with so much meaningless stuff? Meaningless stuff from real estate agents, from plumbers, from car washes. So much meaningless stuff. But during the holidays, something special happens. Return to the mailbox to be truly thankful. To remember how much we mean to each other. Shutterfly. Make something that means something.
Enjoy 40% off your order with code CARS40. Order now for holiday delivery. This just came in on our page. 3.5 stars. We need to aim for 4. Shouldn't we aim for 5? We should shoot for 5 and settle for 4.
This is a hospital. This is a Mexican restaurant.
Italian. That's the vibe.
St. Dennis Medical, Tuesday on NBC and Peacock.
Welcome back to Monday Night Raw. Joe Tessitore, Wade Barrett with you ringside. The big news in the tag team division is the recent return of the War Raiders. As Mysterio is in there right now. The War Raiders defeated LWO.
Back in action. Got Eric and Dom in the ring. That means our last match of the program is likely going to be Seth Rollins and Bronson Reed, if you can call that a match at all. I think it'll be more of a fight.
In this match, Eric's neck was getting worse by the second. This abuse is only targeted on the
Has to be ball game soon. Looks like Carlito's about to eat the pin. Warrior to stand tall with a victory over Dom and Carlito. Pretty sure it's going to lead to more of a rift between Finn and Dom back at the Judgment Day lair. And here come Finn and JD to attack Eric and Ivar after the match. Attacking the neck of Eric. Well, if they were going to do that, why didn't it just come out and have why they had let Dom and Carlito lose the match? Ooh, Y6 message.
Most useful tool. Can offer you salvation. Freedom from the pit.
I know that's Bo Dallas, but that looked eerily like Bray for a hot second. I thought it might have been an older video.
Your hands will forever be bloodstained, crimson, scarlet, red, because of your actions. And you will lose. One matters most. I never wanted this.
I really hope they put that on the War Games card. Yeah, I think so too, Bose. I hope it's a traditional 5-on-5 format. I hope they bring that back. That's the perfect way to bring that back.
At Domino's, 2 or more medium 2-topping pizzas give you 34 million different flavor combinations for just $6.99 each. But when you add on 8 dip cup flavors, every single bite is a new combination. Add a dip cup when you mix and match tonight at Domino's.
We're surprised at Twisted Tea Fruit compares with a Twisted Tea Drop. Twisted Tea tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real good tea and 5% alcohol to kick off your day. Twisted Tea iced tea. Keep it twisted.
Hey, my treat today. I don't think they'll take that here. Of course they take Discover. You're stuck in the past. I'm like, me. You will grab. Yeah,
Discover is accepted in 99% of places nationwide.
Can a body wash transform your chest, arms, legs? It's Olay Body Wash with skincare ingredients and 10 times more vitamin D3 complex. So in 14 days, see visibly better skin. Olay Body Wash. Discover yours.
Hello?
At Harbor Freight, we do business differently from the other guys. We design and test
No,
all
it's,
the tools and sell them directly to you. No middleman. Just quality tools you can trust at prices you'll love.
She's so amazing.
I had a downhill It's them. Hi. Oh, you don't have to cancel. Don't indulge yourself because there are only much years.
Okay, I'll be here in another hour or so. Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance, so I saved hundreds. But the money I saved, I did wax figure. What's that? Oh, I need the temporal low. I still have it. For what you need. Yeah, it's still the same one. It's probably just a reminder. Yeah, it's the same one I have. I still have it. Alright, well, you got it for that. I don't know what to put on there.
How we doing? I can't go back to jail.
Alright, you got it. I don't know. Yeah, I'll be fine. Alright, easy. No. Easy. Okay.
Has to burn first so it can rise from the ashes. When I was drafted to Nile, I was thrown straight in the fire. But I didn't burn. I hit the ground running. Burned my place toe to toe with the best in the world. I arrived. And this time, I was like the first. But I swore much more. I am Lyra Valkyria. I don't burn. I rise.
A Lyra Valkyria package too. So we got the Kodakai package and a Lyra Valkyria package. Interesting. Here we are with, I guess they're still Alpha Academy. Oh, they're talking to Kofi about the 10-year anniversary.
To be honest, I don't really know. Look, we gotta talk, man. I'm worried. This is crazy. For the past couple of weeks, it's been us just yelling at each other. And after 10 years of no serious arguments, now we're here. This is crazy, man. I know we're New Day. I know we're the most decorated tag team in the history of WWE, but even with all that, man, I just keep thinking about what Cross said. Carrying Cross? Yeah, he's still in your head? What does that mean? Bro, he said the New Day is dead. And we're the only ones that don't know. The New Day is not dead, okay? Kerry doesn't know what he's talking about. You just gotta remember what the New Day is all about. I have to remember. So it's my fault. It's on me. Over everything I said. Whoa.
It's worth noting that Kofi's wearing this Majin chain still.
Mind your own business, Otis. What do you think, advice-wise, logically, you're gonna give to us, the greatest tag team of all time, a real tag team, mind you? Why do you think Jack Gable left your asses? Huh? Oh, we want to get sad about it. You can be sad next week because it's gonna be New Day versus Alpha Academy, and I'm positive that when it gets you two clouds will put us right back where we need to be.
With Woods dropping the YouTube clouds, it looks like we've got a tag team match set for next week.
Very interesting segment. We still have Woods kind of hot-headed, and Kofi. I don't know. Still something there. I don't know what they're going to do, but we're getting Otis and Tozawa versus the New Day next week on the 10-year anniversary. And we're going to see if it's an actual anniversary episode like they promised us last week, where we're going to get packages and vignettes and stuff like that. Woods is telling Kofi he needs to remind himself what the New Day is all about, them being the most decorated tag team of all time. Maybe this is one of those things where Kofi's the last one to hear it and we get a heel turn from the New Day collectively. I have no idea, but seems kind of weird that the Alpha Academy versus New Day next week seems kind of low profile, but I don't know. Who knows what's happening? Bronson Reed is out. We're getting Bronson Reed versus Seth next. Very interesting stat that just showed. Seth Rollins is the only man to pin Bronson Reed since July. Not sure if it's a real anniversary at Bianca Belair versus Queen Nine of War Games. Yeah. No, that's next Monday, to my knowledge, is the legit 10-year anniversary date. It's sometime this month. I think if it's not on Monday, next Monday is the closest date. So I just don't know what we're doing with the 10-year anniversary. It's kind of a big deal, but it seems like the closer we get to it, or just this month alone, they don't know exactly what they want to do to either celebrate the New Day or maybe they have a surprise for us. The Bloodline's in the building with Bronson Reed since he's a part of their team. It looks like they're about to attack Seth. Jey Uso's music hits, and now we have Sammy and the Usos coming to take out the Gorillas of Destiny and Jacob Fatu. Notably absent, Solo and Roman. Mysterio super kicks to take out Jacob Fatu. So now it should just be one-on-one with Seth and Bronson Reed. Or so we think. So you got to feel like Solo is here as well. We've got 14 minutes left in the program. Gotta feel like there's going to be some type of reveal here. Without anybody revealing any spoilers, this was a pre-taped episode. Do we feel like we get Roman Reigns on Raw to kind of come to Seth's aid? Is that how we set up our 5-man teams? At some point, Bronson got to get his lick back because losing that crown jewel was such a mistake. Turning point of the match, Bronson runs into the steps. Rollins is trying to take Bronson out, utilizing these steps. Curb stomp misses by Rollins. Some guy in the front row has a Fire Ryan Pole sign, which I'm pretty sure if Seth could acknowledge right now, he probably would, being a Bears fan. I'm gonna say Tamatonga, what's up? Another commercial break. Powerbomb to Bronson Reed from Seth. I'm really curious how the finish of this match is going to go with all the War Game stuff surrounding it. Seth out here hitting lion salts. Springboard swanton. That was fun to see. Seth don't really pull out his aerial bag that much anymore. Not enough to put Bronson Reed away yet. Bronson Reed has life. I know my feed is a little bit behind, y'all. I know Seth just rolled away from the tsunami, but how dope would it be if Bronson Reed could actually reach the top of the ring or that side of the ring? Pedigree. Curb stomp. And there's Solo. Woo! Woo! Multiple sentons into a tsunami. Not Wade Barrett giving the tsunami call and shout out Solo right next to him. That distraction was just enough. Solo didn't even do anything but stand on top of the table. So I mean that's a minor distraction. He didn't really get in Seth Rollins' business that much. I got to feel like it's going to take a lot more than that to get Seth to join the War Games team. But okay, I'm just happy that Bronson Reed got his lick back. They're 1-1. Reed getting his hand raised by Solo to close the show. And that's how we close out Monday Night Raw. Thank you to Boza, Tamatanga, everybody else in the chat. Lewis, thank you guys for joining me for the Raw watch along with your Monday Nightmare. Give me just a quick minute and I'll jump on the next feed and we'll recap everything that happened on the watch along for Monday Night Raw. Appreciate you guys.